And we're here from St. Louis Park High School's stadium for tonight's Metro West Conference girls soccer match between the Chaska Hawks, 3-4-1 record, and St. Louis Park Orioles, a 4-2-1 record. This is Ira Gerwitz bringing you tonight's cable cast, and I'm going to quickly give you the lineups before the teams take the field. Starting for the Orioles in goal is Katie O'Con. I've got this written in. I'm sorry I can't read it, but Katie something. Then we've got in the field number 5, Natalie Harmon, number 6, Tess Kaczynski, number 8, Bryn Kraus, number 9, Cadence Landry, number 10, Reese Voss, number 11, Skylar Stockhouse, number 14, Brenna Westerhouse, number 21, Addison Perkins, number 23, Mia Johnson, and number 24, Aubrey Heyer. For the St. Louis Park Orioles in goal, number 1, Sarah Peterson. Number 2, Maisie Carlson. Number 4, Sophia Dvorak. Number 5, Alicia Margali. Number 8, Hannah Wilsey. Number 9, Anna Turcott. Number 10, Anna Williams. Number 11, Stella Bentley. 14, Abby Carlson. Number 16, Ava Kruger-Dick. And number 20, Vesna Dennison. The head coach for the Chaska Hawks is Chris Bagshaw, and for St. Louis Park, Ann Beaton. The assistants are for Chaska, Chris Adams, and for St. Louis Park, Andy Beaton. Chaska with the throw in. Orioles get it. Play it up the right side, but the defender gets there first and knocks it out of touch for a St. Louis Park throw in. Referees for tonight. The center referee is Ron Leaf. The two ARs are Cliff Anderson and Jim Engelking. And a throw in again for St. Louis Park. Starting off on the front foot here. Ball dropped back to Carlson. Ball played across. Just getting there is the Orioles in time. Fighting for the ball. Jameson, or I'm sorry, I can't speak. Dennison. Ball played deep. He's looking for support. Plays at top of the box area. Shot is blocked. Looks like that may have hurt a bit. And here comes Chaska. And just as it was in the earlier game tonight with the boys, his senior night for the girls as well. Here come the Orioles. Hannah Wilsey centers it across, and there's a shot that goes high over the net. That was by Dennison. There's a look at Wilsey's cross. And there's the shot for Dennison. Chaska on the breakout. Pushing the Orioles, no call, but they get the throw in. Orioles try to play it up on the outside, but that goes out of touch. Ball's cleared up to the far side. Are the Orioles able to keep it in? No. Ball travels a long way down. Now ready for the throw-in. Intercepted by St. Louis Park. Oh, and racing for it from the backside. One of the Oriole players did a nice job. Good defense there by St. Louis Park. That's Borak that was putting on the pressure. Now the ball's going to go out of touch, and it's a throw-in for St. Louis Park. Dennison tried to center it. A nice header by St. Louis Park to get it into the attacking zone. This ball in the middle, picked up by St. Louis Park. Played down the right side again, and that's going to roll out of touch deep in Chaska territory. So it's a throw-in once again for for Chaska. Just 5 minutes into the match. On throw, stolen by St. Louis Park. And then cleared out by Chaska, another St. Louis Park throw-in. This ball. Chaska picks it up and sends it down field. Orioles get a header, but can't clear it. Now here comes a chance for Chaska. Nice defensive play there. That was by number 9, Anna Turcott. Blocked there again by St. Louis Park. Loose ball. Sent to the far side. Up to the top of the box. Shot. They score! 7th minute of the match. St. Louis Park. Dennison centers it. And she gets the assist on the goal by Orioles number 8, Hannah Wilsey. And it's 1-0 St. Louis Park.
Scoring for St. Louis Park, number 8, Hannah Wilsey. The assist goes to number 20, Vesna Dennison. Time of the goal, 6:48. Wilsey from Dennison at 6:48.
Ball cleared out by St. Louis Park, and it's another throw-in for Chaska. Well, St. Louis Park starts the game with a fairly early goal, and now here's another chance down the middle. A race for it. The keeper just comes out to the top of the box to clear it. The Orioles keep it in. Dennison being fought off the ball, being screened by the player. And now the Orioles send it out wide on the right side, but that's going to go out deep in Chaska territory for a throw-in by Chaska. That was played by Dvorak. Orioles try to keep it in, and they do for a throw-in.
Number 18, Evie Austin, and 22, Amelia Beach, enters the game for St. Louis Park.
Austin, number 18, and Beach, number 22, enter the match for the Orioles. Chaska has it along the far touchline in front of their bench. But the Orioles steal it. It's Wilsey. Wilsey cuts back towards the middle. Takes a shot. Didn't get a lot on it. Bentley was the one who won that ball. And now it's cleared out off Bentley. Wilsey wins the ball, plays back defense. Ball's played in towards the middle, but no one there for the Orioles. Now a long ball played ahead. Orioles win it and send it downfield, but it's going to be just out of the reach for another throw-in for Chaska. Another loose ball won by the Orioles. Wilsey. Margali. Orioles doing a nice job of controlling the ball, sending it back. Dennison plays it forward to the center forward, right up the middle. It's off of her, goes right to another attacker. Tried to fake it, but went off too far off her foot, out over the goal line. Loose ball picked up by St. Louis Park. Plays back to the outside to Carlson from Dvorak. Nope, couldn't keep it in. Dennison knocks it out. Couple of subs coming in for the Hawks. Number 19, Qualley, and number 22, Streeter.
22, Kelly Streeter, enter the game for Chaska.
The long balls race for it, and Chaska gets there first. There's a shot, and she shoots it wide of the goal. That was number 9, Cadence Landry, who won that ball but couldn't get the shot on goal, as she had Sarah Peterson shifted over a bit too far to her left. which gave Landry lots of opportunity to the goalkeeper's right, but shot it too far right. Ball is cleared out by the Orioles deep in their end. Throw in for Chaska. Pass broken up there by St. Louis Park. There's another shot. This one goes right at Peterson. And that shot taken by number 23, Maya Johnson. And here comes the Orioles on the attack, crossing midfield. Touched out off of St. Louis Park. Chaska ball. Long ball sent up on the right side. Orioles holding in on the clearing attempt by Chaska, and now it's sent down the middle. Good pressure there by Orioles. And a good header there to keep the ball in the Chaska end. Well, there comes another chance for a breakaway. There's a shot. Looked like the keeper may have gotten a touch on it, but not enough to stop it. And the goal scored by number 9 for Chaska in the 15th minute. Well, the keeper didn't get a piece of it. It was close, though.
Number 15, Audrey Martin, enters the game for the Orioles. Scoring for Chaska, number 9, Cadence Landry.
Landry
Time of the goal,
figured she
14:38.
had a
Landry
great
at
opportunity earlier
14:38.
and she missed wide, so she was going to make sure she put this one home, and she did. 1-1 the match score. Substitution into the match for St. Louis Park.
Number 14, Carlson, returns to the game for St. Louis Park.
And that one shot wide. Throw in for, or goal kick for Chaska. We'll see if St. Louis Park makes adjustments defensively so that they don't get caught flat. There's a good situation there where they had the depth in case the ball came through. Landry looking for another pass, but the Orioles step up, send it down the field. Ball played out wide for the overlapping player, but that goes out for a throw-in for Chaska. Chaska trying to get a chance to get another shot on goal. Here comes a long shot. That's over everything. Peterson's kick received by the Orioles, played off of Chaska player for a throw-in for St. Louis Park. And substitutions coming into the match. And catch the numbers.
Number 6, Lucia Versailles, and 16, Kruger are now in the game
Number
for
6,
the Orioles.
Versailles, and number 16, Kruger Dick in for St. Louis Park.
Also in the game for the Orioles is 13, Jana Faust.
Faust into the game also for St. Louis Park. Orioles pick up the throw in. On the field, here comes a chance for the Orioles. Keeper's way out. Orioles still in control of it in the Chaska zone. Dennison steps up. Shot didn't get all of it, and that goes wide of the goal. This ball, foul called against St. Louis Park, and Chaska throw, or free kick rather. Ball played back to the center back and then back outside. Chaska gets there first. Played to stay in. Deflected off the St. Louis Park on the way out. No foul called there. Yes, the Oriole was bowled over by the Chaska player. There, nice job. Played it to Wilsey. Wilsey played it inside, tried to give it back to Wilsey. But it goes out for a throw-in for Chaska.
Reminder fans that coming up at halftime will be a senior night recognition ceremony honoring the St. Louis Park senior girls.
And that one's blocked by Wilsey for another throw-in. Played cross field. And sent downfield. Nobody there, and it's going to be a goal kick for Chaska. Orioles intercept. Dennison passed it off on the right wing, but intercepted there and played upfield by Chaska. Still going. Deflected by St. Louis Park. Nice tackle there by Dennison. Long ball, couldn't get it there real quickly, but it got there, and we'll see. And played down, deflected, and another chance for the Orioles. There's a shot, and that goes for 3 points, but they're not going to count.
Number 16, Kylie Mulhern, and 17, Claire Seelman enter the game for the Hawks.
Mullerin and Seaman, number 16 and 17 in the game for Chaska. We'll see again. Well, that may be Versali's. 6 and 8's hard to tell from up here. Rose got it. Dennison gets it. Deflected on her attempt to play it outside. Oh, there's a hard charge against her. That was by Streeter. Here comes a shot from 31 yards out from the goal. That shot's going to be taken by Turcotte. Deflected by the Orioles up front, and then the keeper comes out to make the save. Sally's the one who I think got a connection with that ball, but didn't get much on it as it was heading towards the goal. And there's a long ball played down towards the Chaska goal. It's Wilsey. Back to Dennison. Her shot attempt is blocked. And the long pass for Chaska was deflected by the Chaska player and picked up by St. Louis Park. And now a long ball sent down on the right side, but that's going to go out over the goal line for a corner kick, or a goal kick rather. It's like number 18 into the match for Chaska. That's Elizabeth Van Sant.
Libby Van Sant and 21 Perkins enter the game.
And Van Sant is a player whose mom I coached when she was in Park and Rec and all the way up into high school. So pretty nice to see that a former player's daughter is playing at high school level also. And a hold called against Chaska. Free kick for St. Louis Park. 13 and a half minutes remaining here in the first half. Turcotte's going to take the free kick. About down the middle. Still fighting for the ball. Oh, Wilsey had her shot attempt blocked. Nice cut back, but her crossing pass was off target. Offside. Well, the keeper took the kick, slid down. Ball never left the box, but one of the other defenders got there and got to play it out.
Number 14, Westerhouse, returns to the game for Chaska. Number 2, Carlston, 5, Margali, and 11,
Blocked by
Beckley,
Chaska.
return to the game for St. Louis Park.
And the shot's wide of the Chaska goal for a goal kick.
There's also a number 3 in the game for Chaska.
Oh, keeper gobbled that ball, and there was a Park player around there, but she recovered it quickly before Park could get that chance to get the shot off. Throw in for Chaska.
Attention, senior parents. Please report to the entrance gate in order
Wins
to
the
get
ball off
ready
to throw
for
in.
the senior night
Long ball sent
recognition
downfield too
ceremony.
far over the goal
Once
line.
again,
And
senior
it's going to
parents,
be a goal kick.
please report to the
for
entrance
Chaska.
gate in order to get ready for the senior night recognition ceremony.
Long ball. A race for it again. Chaska closes on it quickly. It'll be a Chaska throw in deep in St. Louis Park territory. Vincent making a run to the ball. A throw in just over her head. And Orioles intercepted, trying to find some support downfield. And the ball's played down. The Orioles have it. Go around one defender. And it's knocked out of touch for a throw-in for the Orioles. And the illegal throw-in. It's going to go to Chaska.
Number 6, Kaczynski, and 22, Streeter, return to the game for the Hawks. 18, Austin, returns to the game for the Orioles.
Stop the clock, please.
Sure, the linesman's over talking to the scorer's table. Referee's going to have the clock adjusted. He's coming over towards the sideline here. I believe that's what he's coming for.
Set the clock to 7:55.
So he's adding 13 seconds onto the clock, make it 7:55. And then we'll proceed with the throw-in for Chaska. Here we go. Orioles intercept the clearing pass. It's deflected. The Orioles come up with it. Still loose. And Chaska gets it up on the outside, down the line. And the defense closes, forces a turnover. Turcotte plays it up. Dennison tried to get it for a teammate out wide, but was too far inside and was intercepted by Chaska. Little give and go. And that shot, we'll see right to the goalkeeper. 6.5 minutes remaining in the first half here. Wilsey takes another shot. It's a one-hopper to the goalkeeper. Carlson. And the Orioles play it to the side, goes out for another throw-in for Chaska. Substitutions coming in for Chaska. Number 5, Kaczynski. I'm sorry, yeah, Kaczynski.
And number
9,
23,
Landry.
Johnson
And number
are back
23,
in for
Johnson.
Chaska.
And for the Hawks. Play it into the middle, but the Orioles are there to defend. Plays it up on the outside, upfield. Knocked away by Chaska, and it's going to be a throw-in for St. Louis Park. That pass blocked by Chaska. And the Hawks on the attack. One-on-one. Pushed by Chaska, and the call is made by the referee. Peterson will be taking the free kick. Nice play by the Orioles. Over the head clearance. And here comes St. Louis Park. Pushing down the right side. Cuts it back. Looks for support. But that's picked off and cleared out by Chaska. Orioles substitution,
Number
Abigail
14,
Carlson
Carlson, and
and
15,
Audrey
Martin,
in
return to the game
St. Louis
for
Park.
St. Louis Park.
Under 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Well controlled by the Orioles, play it on the outside. Kept in and it was deflected by Chaska, but the Orioles still got it, and now she's pushed and blocked, but referee gives it to Chaska. Ball's played across, and that's played out of touch. Chaska controls it at midfield. Ooh, high kick there, but the referee lets that go. And here come the Orioles. Have a player breaking on the outside. Defended well, but the Orioles pick it up again. Kept in and then off St. Louis Park, I believe, on the rebound off the
1 minute
Chaska
remaining
player.
in the
Nope, they're
first
calling
half.
it off of
1 minute.
Chaska. To me, it looked like it had bounced off St. Louis Park last, but corner kick coming up here for the Orioles. It's Margali. And hits the outside of the goal. 35 seconds remaining here in first half. Orioles send it out of touch. And the buzzer's going to sound, and there it is. And that's the end of the first half. So as you can see, the score is 1-1. To recap the scoring, in the 7th minute, St. Louis Park, number 8, Wilsey, Hannah Wilsey, with the assist going to number 20, Vesna Dennison, and then the chest goal by Landry in the 15th minute, and that made it 1-1. Other than that, pretty quiet match, pretty evenly matched, and we're looking forward to some adjustments at halftime, and we will see how things will change when the players come out after their halftime break. But we're going to stay right here as we have the senior players announced, and then we will come back to probably a short break before we go back to the second half of this match.
Let me see those seniors out there. It's great to see all the coaches that have coached them, and it's great to remember all the rides that their parents have given them to thousands of soccer games and practices. Our first senior we will recognize in just a minute after the photos here is going to be Elisa Margali, number 5.
You said they can't hear you. Probably want to get closer to the microphone.
Her favorite memory is her first game at the stadium under the lights. Her plans after high school are to become a businesswoman, and her parents are
Number 5,
Sharon
Alicia
and
Bartali.
Julio. When asked about them, she said, "I would like to thank my parents for all the sacrifices they have made for me. I am so thankful for their continuous support in everything I do." Give us a wave, Alicia. Next is number 9, Anna Turcott.
Number 9, Anna Turcott.
Anna's favorite memory is coming back and beating Bloomington Kennedy when we were down 2-1 with 15 minutes left in the game. Anna's plans after high school are to attend college. Her parents are Kristen and John, and when asked, she said, "I would like to thank my parents for being so loving and supportive for everything I do." Give us a wave, Anna. Next up, we have Hannah Wilsley, our goal scorer for tonight.
Number 8, Hannah Wilsey.
Hannah's favorite memory is scoring against Southwest in the first round of sections. Hannah's plans after high school are to major in anthropology and be on the pre-med track. Her parents are Heather and Dave. When asked, Hannah said, "I would like to thank my parents for being the best support system I could ask for. You have always been there for me no matter what. I am so grateful for every sacrifice you have made for me, and I can't express in words how much I love you." Thanks, Hannah. Give us a big smile. Next up, number 13, Jana Faust.
Number 13, Jenna Faust.
Jana's favorite memory is all of the moments when lots of opportunities are being generated when playing soccer with my friends. Her plans after high school are attending a 4-year college. Her parents are Sarah and Jeff, and when asked, she said, "I would like to thank my parents for being my biggest fans. Thank you for surrounding me with constant love and support. Words cannot express how grateful I am for both of you." Big hand for Jana. Next up, we have number 23, Mariana Marolis Spencer.
Number 23, Mariana
Her favorite memory
Morales
is
Spencer.
meeting my best friend, Ellie, at tryouts. Her plans after high school are going to college, and her parents are Barbara and Salvador. When asked, she said, "I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me no matter what and pushing me to be my best." Give us a big hand.
And the final senior will be Vesna
Next up, we have number
Dennison.
20, Vesna Dennison. Vesna's favorite memory is beating Washburn as an 8th grader in overtime. Her plans after school are to attend Grand Valley State University and continue playing soccer and majoring in nursing. Her parents are Helena and Gage. Special shout out to Helena as well for doing everything she does for the team. When asked, Vesna said, "I would like to thank my parents for being my biggest supporters and helping me every step of the way. They are honest with me and hold me accountable. Love you, Mom and Dad." Those are your 2024 St. Louis Park High School seniors. Let's give it up for them one more time.
And that ends the halftime ceremony for the class of 2024 soccer players. And we're going to take a break now and we'll be back on the flip side with the second half of this match.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
And we're back for the start of the second half of tonight's Metro West girls soccer match, which is tied 1-1 here at St. Louis Park. The pretty even first half, although maybe the Orioles had slightly better chances, but Chaska came back, and they could easily be ahead right now, 2-1, but the one shot was missed wide. And there's a throw-in coming up for the Orioles. And another one coming up. Bentley giving chase. Looked like a handball, but the referee was right there. He didn't think so. Oh, here comes a chance. Another through ball. Peterson gets there. Thought I heard a whistle. Yes, I think I did. I think we had an offside call back downfield before that attempted shot. Orioles in it upfield. A player breaking. Yeah, going through the defenders. There's a shot. Not a lot on that one, though. During attempt off the Orioles. Long shot. Went high and wide. Touch there by St. Louis Park. Goes around one defender, trying to get around the second one. Does. And no, now the referee signals it was out of touch. And throwing coming up for St. Louis Park. Throwing was intercepted by Chaska, but they play it out of touch, and now it goes back to St. Louis Park. Chaska played it downfield again. Excuse me. Played it downfield again, and the ball is picked up now by St. Louis Park. Orioles control and play it off onto the near side. Has a player out wide, another one downfield, but too much for that player downfield, which I believe was Rosales. Dennison played it across, but it ended up getting picked off by Chaska. Oriole defense breaks that up, sends it off a Chaska player, and it's a throw-in for St. Louis Park. Another chance for St. Louis Park, a race for it, cleared out by Chaska, but the Orioles are going to have a throw-in deep in the in Chaska territory. Let's play it back out. Cross it in. Yep, too far. And now a race for the ball. And Chaska will clear it out. That clearing attempt by St. Louis Park was blocked by Chaska. Oh, it was a nice steal by Dvorak, but she couldn't get the shot towards the goal. Went off more of the outside of her foot and ended up going wide right of the goal. Oh, corner coming up for St. Louis Park as Dennison was muscled off the ball, but and the corner kick coming up by Dvorak. Goes to the far side, headed, and it just goes across the box. Cleared downfield by Chaska, and then the Orioles cleared out of touch. Here's another look at that header, but it didn't go towards the goal, it went across the front of it. Here comes the ball played downfield, but too much on it for the Orioles, and we'll have another goal kick. The Orioles look like they're controlling the ball, but then that last attempt, or pass attempt, or shot on goal doesn't have much behind it. So they need to just plan that shot
Number
a
6,
little better.
Kaczynski, and 21, Perkins are back in for Chaska.
There's a steal for the Orioles. Yeah, cross, but didn't have enough on it and was intercepted by Chaska. Passing attempt for Dennison was way wide of her, out of touch. Ball still in Chaska territory. Headed back in on the clearing attempt. Ball comes loose. And again, not enough on that pass, and so it's stepped in front by Chaska, and they clear it back downfield. So throwing for Orioles, and they get it in. It's going to be a throw-in for St. Louis Park. Oh, it's a foul called. Push. Yep, here comes a race again for the ball. I think this is Landry again. But Sarah Peterson comes out top of the box area to make the save. Prevent a shot. Here comes Chaska once again. Orioles waiting to let the ball roll out on its own. And finally it's out, but they call it a Chaska ball. Oh, tried to muscle Dennison off it, but she put a nice move and got in the way. And then she plays it off of the Chaska player. And we'll have a throw in for St. Louis Park. Kruger Dick will
Number
take the throw in.
15, Martin, returns to the game for St. Louis Park.
Number 15, Audrey Martin back in for the Orioles, and we have another throw in for St. Louis Park deep in the Hawks territory. And Chaska player trying to delay the game there by not getting the ball to the outside for St. Louis Park. I thought that deflected off St. Louis Park, but it's called a Park throw-in, and now substitution, I believe, coming into the match, although I can't see through the windows. Oh yeah, here we go. It looks like number 18, Evelyn Austin in for the
Number
Orioles.
18, Austin, is back in for the Orioles.
Throw in St. Louis Park. 28.5 minutes remaining in this match. There's a chance for a cross. Nope, it's defended. There's one into the box. Oh. And there's the shot way wide. Dennison had the best opportunity, but it couldn't get to her as she was in front trying to do like a bicycle type kick. Plus, I'm sure at this time of the evening, it's starting to get a little slicker out there, moisture forming on the surface, especially since we had rain earlier this evening, or late afternoon, I should say. Substitution into the match for Chaska. I believe it's number 12, but we don't have her on the roster. And there's a attempt
There's
put
the
the
number
ball
12
into the
now in the game for the Hawks.
by Chaska, but it went off, and now the Orioles will come away with it. Loose ball picked up by Chaska. And the pass attempt blocked by St. Louis Park, and now they send the ball deep. But are we going to be able to get there? No, they aren't. Goal kick. Orioles trying to find someone open. They're working the ball around. And that one just gets tipped away, and Chaska comes up with it. And it's sent deeper. And the Orioles able to tip the ball back to the keeper to have her clear it downfield and out of touch, possibly. Yes, it's finally out. Chaska trying to control, get an open shot, but the Orioles there to knock it away. Sent downfield and knocked away by Chaska. They play it back upfield, and they get it back as the Orioles tried to get it back downfield. And knocked away there by St. Louis Park. Got a player breaking down the right side. couldn't connect up with, I think that was Emily Austin. Oh, a steal. Chance for Chaska. Oh, there's a clip at the heels. The referee does not call a foul on that. Now ball down the right side. Looks like the Orioles are going to get there. Oh, and trips herself. Again, that may be the surface may be getting a little slick. Hanging on the ball too long with the defender right on her back. Could have easily been a turnover if and finally gotten rid of it. Now the ball's sent upfield out of touch, and it's another throw in for Chaska. And substitutions coming into the match for Chaska. Again, it's a wholesale change, so I'm not going to try to catch all the numbers, especially since it's a long way from the bench area.
Number 19, Kaya Quayle, and 22, Streeter are back in for the Hawks. Number
Quayle and
2,
Streeter are in for the
Carlson,
Hawks.
22, Beach, 13, Faust are back in for the Orioles.
And the Orioles had 3 subs as well. 4 subs. Beach, Faust, and I didn't catch the other couple of names. Thankfully, we have the press box announcer, so I'm able to pick up what he's saying, able to see. And we have a throw-in coming up for St. Louis Park. Cleared out, will be another throw for St. Louis Park. And that one is out as well. High kick into the box. Tip back. Blocked by Chaska, and it's going to be a throw for St. Louis Park on the near touchline. It's Margali taking the throw. And the header is headed out by St. Louis Park. Nice little touch around. Changing fields. Yeah, the Orioles couldn't keep it in. Now it's back to Chaska. Been like a ping pong match here this second half. Not much stays in the end. It just keeps going back and forth. Knocked away by Chaska. Oh, they said it went off of St. Louis Park. Thrown by Voss. Nice break up there. We'll see. Cut in towards the middle, but Chaska's going to get there first and clear it down the field. Orioles will get to the ball, but there's pressure coming, although ever so slight. And now the Orioles will play it up the line, but it's out of touch, and again, we have a throw in for Chaska. Halfway through this second half of the match. 1-1 still the score. A miscommunication there. Almost gave a breakaway to Chaska. Orioles playing a little more sloppier, I believe, in the second half than they did in the first half. Well, I thought they gave the throw in to the Orioles. It looked like it from here, but there's another ball coming through, but that one's picked up by Peterson. And Sarah clears it out to about midfield. Orioles pick it up, but can't control, and now a steal by St. Louis Park. And they send it back for support. Have a player far right and two down the middle. It's played out, and it's going to be a throw-in for St. Louis Park, deep again in Chaska territory, and we have a substitution coming into the
Number
match.
20, Dennison is back in for the Orioles.
There's no Dennison back in for St. Louis Park. And right at the keeper. All bouncing around. And the Orioles step up. And now Chaska does the same thing, steps up, clears the ball downfield. And the Orioles play it out of touch. Right now, I got to say, it's not an exciting game. It's pretty dull with all the just kicking it out for throw-ins and all that, but we need a little more spark in this match. And there's a trip. Maybe this could be the spark we need. There's the ball sent deep. Peterson comes out to kick it downfield, and it'll go out for a throw-in for Chaska. And a foul called against St. Louis Park for a trip. And Qualley was the one who was tripped up. And the free kick is being taken by Westerhouse. And she shoots that one wide of the goal. Peterson lets it go by. And now substitutions in the match for Chaska. Number 6, Kaczynski. Number 23, Maya Johnson, or Mia Johnson.
23,
And,
Johnson returned to the game
and 9,
for the
Cadence
Hawks.
Landry. Come the Orioles on the attack. Oh, tried to get it up to Dennison, but the defender knocked it out in touch. Well, I'm sorry, that wasn't Dennison. That was number 22, Amelia Beach. I just saw the 2. There's Dennison. That one slips through, gets by, but Orioles weren't able to get a piece of it to take the shot. No. Oh. There's a foul called. First a push. This Natalie Harmon. Is that a yellow card? So Chaska. 66th minute.
Number 16, Mulhern, is back in for Chaska.
So 66th minute, Harmon with the yellow card. He's trying to get it upfield, but Chaska is doing a good job shutting him off. Here comes a break down the right side. Played to the top of the box. The Orioles are going to get there to clear it downfield. Held in at the about 50 yards out from the goal by Chaska. Oh, overcharged by the defender. And then Peterson was able to tip it out to the side of the net. Yeah, that defender for the Orioles needed to just hold her there and try to make her make a move or pass it. And instead, she ran past it and gave her the opportunity to put it on goal. Westerhouse with the corner kick. Headed.
Number 5, Harmon.
Still bounding around, and finally the Orioles cleared off the side. Couple of chances there to put it on goal.
Mariana Morales Spencer are now in the game for
There
the
she
Orioles.
is. Look at the header. And a shot towards the goal, headed out. Danger by the Orioles. Chaska's being non-relentless. They're coming at the Orioles constantly. And it's another throw-in for Chaska with 11 and a half minutes left in this match. Tied at 1-1.
Number 17, Seelman, is back in for Chaska.
Seelman comes in for Chaska. Denison, or Denison. Good move there to go around the defense. Try to play it up to the right side where she had Wilsey. Now this one gets to Wilsey. Plays it across. Got a player open at the top of the box. And that shot just goes wide. Here's another look at it. Went high and wide. Nice over the head kick by Denison. The Orioles didn't get there. We'll see. Ball gets back to Wilsey. She takes the shot. It's deflected before it ever reaches the goal. There was a accidental handball, no call by the referee. There's a shot, and that's going to go wide of the goal. Now it's a corner. They decided that it was deflected by one of the Chaska players. I thought that at first, but I wasn't sure. And this is number 9, Turcotte, taking the corner kick. But up higher in the box, and the Orioles weren't able to get a piece of it. Block there. Another block by St. Louis Park. Down to about 8:20 left in this match. Streeter back into the match for Chaska.
Number 22, Streeter, is back in for the Hawks.
Here come the Orioles again. But, yep, they do connect. Oh, and then the pass to the outside was off target. They're able to keep it from going out of touch.
Fans, before you
And
leave
now
the
this
stadium,
one
be
deflects
sure to
off
check
of
around your seating
Chaska,
area
so it's another
for
St.
any
Louis Park
personal
throw-in.
belongings, as well as trash to be disposed of in the proper containers. Help keep the St. Louis Park High School Stadium clean.
Orioles just can't get that ball into a dangerous scoring area. Now a foul called on St. Louis Park. They move the ball around well, but they just can't get it into an area where they can get a good shot off. Orioles back 3, covering the one deep one. And there it's knocked away from the defender. Now it's a race. Peterson way out, and she does a good job of deflecting it out wide of the goal. And that shot was taken by Harmon. So we got a corner kick coming up here late in the game, 6.5 minutes remaining. And substitution coming in.
Number 19, Quayle, is back in for Chaska.
Kaya Quayle in for Chaska. Well, players from both teams whiff at it, and there's a good job by the Oriole defense, but they weren't able to keep it in play. That was Denison almost got to the ball to keep it in play. And there's a header away. Dennison touches it off. And offside is the call. And it'll be an Oriole free kick. Millsy plays it, tries to get it through to Dennison, but couldn't get through the defense. And she stumbled again. I don't know if she stumbled on her own or if it was, like I said earlier, damp grass or turf. Five minutes. And substitutions in for St. Louis Park. Number 4, Alicia Margali, Sophia Dvorak, and 15, Audrey Martin in for the Orioles.
For St. Louis Park.
Throwing deep for St. Louis Park. Chaska wrestles him for the ball and clears it out. Drop it back, try to play it into the box. Blocked by the defense. Nice little touch off to the left wing. Another touch off along the touch line. Going up. Makes a fake towards the outside and then plays the in, but out of reach of any St. Louis Park player. And again, it's a goal kick coming up for Chaska. And that shot goes wide. Here's another look at it. That was Martin's shot. Orioles fight to keep it in. Whoa. So close. Finally getting that chance in near the box there, but a couple of defenders there to break it up. Voss was the first one who broke it up. Here comes the corner kick for the Orioles. Up in the air. I just can't take that shot in the box. There's a shot, and they score! In the 78th minute. Let's see a replay, we can tell who got the goal. Was it Dennison or someone other than her? It was Dennison.
Scoring for St. Louis Park, number 20, Vesna Dennison.
And it puts the Orioles ahead
Time to go.
2-1 with 2 minutes remaining.
51. Dennison at 77-51. Number 3 is back in for the Hawks.
Substitution for Chaska, number 3, and we do not have a name for that player. Peterson to take the goal kick. And here comes a chance for Chaska. They lay it off wide. Comes in, but I'm not sure if it was an offside call. I can't see if the official put his flag up or not. It looks like it by where they're putting the ball. Coming up to the 1 minute mark.
1 minute remaining in the second half. 1 minute.
The Orioles just need to clear the zone. Don't get fancy in their defensive area. There's a long shot. Peterson kept it in. She was quite a way out of her goal, so that could have been dangerous if Chaska would have gotten a more solid shot towards the target. Yep, the Orioles have control. There we go. They're sending it down the field. 20 seconds. And Chaska does them a favor by hitting it out of touch. 10 seconds remaining. So what was, and again, not a very exciting second half. The Orioles made it exciting with 2 minutes remaining. Got the goal to go ahead, 2-1.
The Chaska Hawks won. Congratulations to both teams.
So St. Louis Park
Metro West Conference
moves to 5-2-1, and Chaska goes to 3-5-1. And here's the total summary for the game. In the 7th minute, St. Louis Park, Hannah Wilsey scored with an assist going to Dennison to make it 1-0. And then in the 14th minute, Chaska came back. Number 9, Landry, tied it up and make it 1-1. And then the 66th minute, Harmon got a yellow card. And then in the 78th minute, as I said, to finally get some excitement back into the game, St. Louis Park Dennison scored, and St. Louis Park goes on to win 2-1. So that's going to do it from St. Louis Park Stadium tonight on senior night. The Orioles pull it out, and they've got to be quite happy on senior night to win that game. So that's going to do it here on Park TV 16. This is Ira Gerwitz saying thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. So long.